Hello, everyone, and welcome to our last chance qualifiers here at Grioga Games. Is part of our road to the Invitationals. That's right. The winner of today's tournament will get that, or will secure that last and final place in our Invitationals, which is happening in about 2 weeks' time. So stay tuned. Anyway, we're watching the match here between Felix Sir and Samuel Yap. I think I got the names wrong. Sorry, names upside down. So Samuel and Felix have, of course, been playing in the store quite a bit. Felix, I think he showed up relatively recently, maybe about 6 months ago. He is, unbeknownst to many people, he is a Canadian pro player. He is piloting his Titan Shift deck, which we've seen quite a bit of. And Samuel here is playing mono red, or not, maybe not mono red, Naya Burn. And one of the best cards in Naya Burn, of course, is this one. Lightning Bolt, 1 mana, deal 3 damage to a target creature or player. And soon to probably be rephrased target planeswalker as well. Who knows? Samuel here has double Eidolon of the Great Revel on his table, on his side of the battlefield, and I wonder, is it worth the pain though? Every spell he casts is 4 damage, and so out comes probably a Monastery Swift Spear. Okay, so if he casts a Monastery Swift Spear, he's going to be taking 4. It's down to 10. And then cast a Boros Charm. Then he'll be down to 6. But he will be dealing 2, 4, 6, 10 points of damage. And Felix basically can't cast any spell below the mana cost or, below a certain mana cost. Basically 4 or below. Because I don't know, Great Revel is going to be dealing like 4 points of damage each turn. Or 3 or below. But Felix doesn't really care because, all his spells are really, really, really big spells. Obviously not going to be casting the Relic of Progenitors there. And going to be very difficult for him to just get rid of certain things. I think Samuel here can pass. No? Alright, so Boros Charm you. I feel that was the wrong move. I think so. I don't know. Lightning Bolt you. He goes down to 2. He actually goes down to 2. And I don't think there's any way out of this for Felix. He just has to swing in with the Island of Great Revel. So a little bit slow. I think Felix went first. I think Felix went first. But yeah, Samuel able to take that game away from Felix. Yeah, a little bit slow, but I think post board, there should be a little bit of difference, especially with the number of lightning bolts that Felix is running. Maybe we can take out those Relic of Progenitors and stuff like that. Not gonna be terribly useful. Kelvin Chen saying, "Wow, why this LCQ got streamed? Then LCQ 1 no stream." Kelvin, that weekend I'm kind of sick, man. Hey, you got to be, think about the caster, please, because not every week I'm free, not every week I'm well. Even now you can hear like there's a bit of, a bit of a frog in my throat. But yeah, I'm here today, and yeah. So be glad, I suppose. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're complaining that there's no stream, which really, in actual fact, we should have more. We should have more, at least local, maybe not local, but regional coverage for Magic the Gathering. Blue Diamonds MTGO on the Twitch chat saying new phrase should be any target. Oh, any target. How about target land? Like deal 3 damage to target land. Any target. So yeah, that'll be weird. And like now your planeswalker is itself a target, which means that well, that's the rumor mill lah. We haven't really confirmed that, but it's pretty much confirmed, I suppose. But yeah, being able to hit one target is a and your planeswalker being an additional target or separate target is gonna be a little bit game changing, because now you can direct damage to the player and hit the player and the planeswalker at the same time. Previously, you can only hit the player, and you couldn't hit like multiple planeswalkers at the same time. So if you cast something like a Rolling Thunder, you can't like hit planeswalker. Okay, deal them damage. So the way they got around that is like Magma Quake is deal X damage to all players and all creatures and all planeswalkers. You know all creatures without flying and all planeswalkers or something like that. And things like Hour of Devastation also, it worded the same way, very awkwardly worded. So yeah. Prismatic Mage is asking how was the turnout today. Today we have 21 players. Is that 22 players? Vying for the last spot in the seasonal qualifiers. So yeah, it's a slightly larger turnout. It's going to be a 5-round Swiss followed by a top 8 cutoff. And so yeah, players are going to be at it. Today, we see the likes of Felix, Ryan, Meng Xuan, Jian is also here trying to get in. Yao Qing is here. Who else is here? Oh, Kelvin Chu, yeah, notably Kelvin Chu is here as well. So yeah, a lot of players who we see, in the competitive scene are here, trying to get that last chance, that last spot in the invitationals. And honestly speaking, it's really, it's going to be a tough tournament to get into. Because the last chance qualifier, like the seasonals, sorry, not the seasonals, the invitationals itself, the minute you sit down, there's money in it for you. Like the minimum payout is $150. The top place, first place, gets $1,500, and of course, invites to the next year's seasonal, and stuff like that. So Samuel here gonna swing in with the Goblin Guide block sack, of course. Last game we didn't see that Sakura Tribe Elder action at all, so gonna be a little bit tough. Riftbolt suspended. No additional land. He needs a second land. So the Eidolon of the Great Revel here gonna be stuck in Samuel's hand for the time being. Eidolon of the Great Revel would have been an excellent drop this turn had he had the land. So when Felix goes to cast the Pull from Tomorrow, we're taking 2 additional damage. Alright, draws another land off the top after shuffling the deck. So you can go Search for Tomorrow and a Farseek this turn, and next turn will be set up to just drop a Titan. More than enough to drop a Titan. Like he goes like 2 land drops in, he's got 6 lands this turn. Next turn he can drop a Titan and keep up a Lightning Bolt as well. So I think he's considering that, and I think he should be trying to do that. Okay, so cycles a Shelter Ticket instead. Sees the Scapeshift here. Does he float a Pull from Tomorrow? No, just cast a Pull from Tomorrow. Looks for a red source just for that Lightning Bolt. Probably gonna bolt down that the Goblin Guide next turn. Wei Heng here saying mono red player give half balls, yeah. Keep one land burnt. Oh man, yeah. That's my sentiments exactly. 3 damage off the top. Gets to draw another card. And Felix here just takes it. That's interesting. 7 lands. Okay, so 7 lands is what you need for Scapeshift to happen. No Valakut though. Fasik, Scapeshift, you die. If I was Samuel, I want to see, I want to see Felix's the number of lands because he's dropped a lot of mountains already. So, I wouldn't be convinced if Felix deck, has more mountains to give. So he's already dropped 4 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's already dropped 6 mountains out from his deck. So I would be, I would be inclined to just wait. Hey, dude, do you have any more mountains? You already have 2 forests on the battlefield. That's 8. Do you have, Valakut, double Valakut, and then 6 mountains or something like that? Anyway. Yeah. Weng Heng and Kelvin Chen, man, I'm wondering why you guys are watching because you guys must be keeping close tabs on who's the last guy who makes it, right? Because both of you already have qualified. So our qualified list, where is our qualified list of players? Okay, I know, where is it? Where? No. CP points, here we go. Okay, at the top of our list, so for those of you who are interested, at the top of our list, of course, we got Fu Pichun. We have Pichun with 26 points, Jeffrey with 24 championship points, Lun Yi with 21. So these are our 3 SQ winners. Okay, SQ1 winner was Jeffrey Chan, SQ2 was Pichun, SQ3 was Lun Yi. Our what do you call it? The runner-up for the SQ was the 3 SQs: Wui Kai, Reeve Chia, and So Weng Heng. So also these 3 players have made it into the into the invitationals. The under 21 is Ilham Mulyawan. Okay, very avid standard player. The new player who will make it Rookie of the Year, Sheikh Amiruddin. Okay. And then the remainder, Lim Zhong Yi, Tan Jin Heng, that's 2. Wei Teng couldn't make it, so his next slot goes to somebody further down the list, which I will mention later. Xiang Shi, that's 3. Go Kuo Wei, that's 4. Ken Hu, that's 5. And Danny Seed, that's 6. So he makes it into the invitationals, along with our LCQ winner, who last week's LCQ winner, who is Kelvin Chen. So they are in for the tournament. And then the winner of this, of course, will be the last person who qualifies for this for the invitationals. And the invitational is going to be really fun. We're going to release more details about the invitational so that it's going to be different. It's going to be different. 16-man invitational, which is a double elimination bracket, but we'll go down to specifics. Just later on, maybe next week, we'll release more information about the invitationals. Of course, next week is pre-release. So hands up in the chat, anybody who's going for pre-release. I'm looking at the cards. Cool. Not terribly excited for where the format's going to be. But I think there's going to be a Morpho deck. I think there's going to be a Vampire deck. That's going to be really fun. And why I say this is because the lords are pretty good. Like, they're 2 mana lords. It's it differs from the previous iterations of all these lots, like Merfolk lots, except for Merfolk lots. Merfolk lots are just insane. 2 blue, +1/+1, and then give an ability. All these lots just give like +1/+1, don't give an ability. The previous iteration of this, of course, is in, well, you've got a lot of iterations of this. One of the more notable ones is in Shadows over, is it? Is in the original Innistrad block, where you had, Stormkirk Captain, Diagraph Captain, all the Drogscore Captain, all the captains, yeah. +1/+1, and then gives like a special ability and stuff like that. So for 2 mana, get +1/+1, not bad. Alright, Samuel here, pretty low on creatures, but finally nails a Monastery Spear. Gets to go, he did get to go first, but a little bit slow here. What is that kind of saying? Is that a Path to Exile? Alright, Bolt your little dude. Passes the turn. Okay, so wants to draw Goblin Guide. Okay, never mind. Draws a Monastery Spear instead and passes the turn. Does Felix have another reply to that? Kelvin Chen saying in reply to the previous one, Pirates, yeah, Black Red Pirates looks actually pretty good. I think the Ramunap Red formula is going to change a little bit, just a little bit, very, very, very slightly. But yeah, Pirates looking good, man. Pyroclasm? Is that Pyroclasm? Yeah. Okay, so Felix knows that obviously Samuel didn't draw like a 1 mana burn spell to save his creatures. Oh man. Creature after creature after creature. Felix here dispensing he has to dispense like removal in that fashion. But he's coming up to, critical mass here. And I think you path, right? I think you path. Well, I would have, anyway. Okay, beats in. Lightning bolt off the top. Tap, sack. Yeah. So block and sack, which sort of gets rid of the lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If Felix has one more land in hand, maybe he can pull off the Scapeshift. But I wouldn't pull off the Scapeshift just yet. I wouldn't pull the trigger right just yet. Lightning bolt. Okay, engineer explosives on 1. I feel you should put engineer explosives on 2. I'm not I'm not too sure, but I think you should put engineer explosives on 2. Kelvin Chen saying, what you think about dinosaurs? I think dinosaurs going to be sweet. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be one of those big ram decks, and I wouldn't be surprised if dinosaurs did pretty well. And John Popo saying that 4/3 Phoenix looks promising. It's like 2 removals to get rid of 1 guy. Since we don't have like incendiary flow anymore. So Ilham Risky is asking how many players are there thinking of coming down to CC. There are 21 players here today. So yeah, feel free to come down and CC. Calvin Chen saying 3 mana Azusa for 5/5 Dino. That dinosaur, that is not Azusa. That is so far away from Azusa. It's only 1 extra land. Azusa just helps you like ramp out to 2. Can you imagine if you have like Azusa dinosaur? Turn 1 you have that mana reduction guy. Also means your hand is pretty bad lah. But turn 1 you have mana reduction. And then turn 2 you cast that dinosaur, drop 2 more lands, cast another dinosaur, drop 2 more lands. But that also means that you have 6 lands in hand, and then the 1 mana, the white mana reduction guy, and then 2 of these dinos, which means that you are cheating because now you have 9 cards. Actually, no, you can have 9 cards if you go second. Yeah, what am I talking about? But that means your hand is pretty bad. Kelvin Chen saying can't ask for more. Yeah, you definitely can't ask for more. 5 mana, 3 mana for 5/5. Not bad, pretty good. And Felix there, well, no, not concentrating on the game too much, but Felix there, able to pull off the Scapeshift, playing around a life gain spell like Lightning Helix. So yeah, congrats, Felix takes the first round. We still got half an hour left, but we're going for a break. I'll put out a replay, so don't worry, don't go too far away. Yeah, we'll be back with round 2. We've still got 4 more rounds today, plus a top 8 playoff. The top 8 playoff, I think, should be firing, because it's not like, oh, okay, big tournament split and then we can, big tournament prize payout and we're going to split and stuff like that. No, these guys are playing for money. They sit in for the invitationals, get $150, full stop. Right? We'll be back in a short while, but before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time. You can also join us on Friday if you like this game called Final Fantasy. And I do encourage, come and play Final Fantasy. It's a really fun day. Kelvin saying long day ahead for our custom make. Yeah. Gonna be a long day. It's always a long day for me, even on Wednesday nights. If you miss the streams, come down to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. We have all the replays there as well. And last but not least, find out more about our invitationals from our website, greyogregames.com. All right, we are going to wrap it up for a while. We'll be back soon.